Hi, and welcome back to the Market Mechanics course. This is Market Mechanics 103. And how do we summarize what we've learned? All of this auction activity in a chart that shows it. So we said that these two contracts are matched, right? There's a buyer's that's matched with a seller. It's a match. That's the new price. The candle opens. Now let's add one more layer. Let's have a little table that summarizes for us aggressive buyers on the right-hand side and aggressive sellers on the left-hand side. So that buyer that bought, we place it here. So two contracts here mean an aggressive buyer was ready to accept to pay a slightly worse price to get filled. This doesn't mean there were two contracts bought or there were two buyers. Yes, but there were also two sellers. Always remember that. And zero here because no contract was sold aggressively here. Another one comes, takes two contracts at 101. It's a match. Price moves up and we put those two contracts here. Big 5 contract order placed by an aggressive seller eats those two contracts at 99, those 3 contracts at 98. So we place that 5 contract, now that this is the new price, 2 that were filled here and 3 that will fill here. And 0 here, of course. So this is what we call a footprint chart or a bid-ask footprint chart. It basically summarizes for us what happened during the auction, what caused price to move, what are the orders that pushed market in a specific direction, how many were they, both from the aggressive side and the passive side, because if there were three contracts sold, they were aggressively selling and passively buying at the same time. So the bid-ask footprint basically tells us with a little bit more detail who was the aggressive and who was the passive. And if you want to summarize them, you get the volume profile. Okay, the volume profile is simply how much volume per price. So the volume of transactions. So here there was two transactions, 2, 3, or even better, 2 orders transacted, 2 contracts, even better. 2 contracts, 3 contracts. So we put them here, just with a histogram, right? So if this is a sell candle, now let's say, we just bounced right off of a resistance or a supply zone, however you want to call it. So price went up, 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 sell candle. Well, a price action trader would wait for this to sell, right? They would wait for a confirmation from price, okay, that sellers are present and dominating the market. An order flow trader will see this. And already here, he can see there was first a lot of aggressive sellings. We see a lot of red going on. But look at here. There was a buyer who tried to buy 50 contracts. And there was a seller willing to keep selling to him. This is what we call an absorption. That's why it's crucial to understand that these are not simply buyers. So, there's a buyer's, price will go up. No. How is the interaction presenting itself to us? Well, the interaction says there was someone trying to buy, but there was someone as big selling at the same time, and price from here did not go up. It stayed exactly where it was despite all of this buying. all of this aggressive buying? Well, clearly, passive sellers are in control here. So it's not a surprise that right after that we see imbalance. We see 0, 0, 3, 1. So a lot of numbers here, low numbers here. That's an imbalance. So already from here, we know that sellers are dominating. While a price action trader would have to wait for here to understand it, to even come close to the precision that order flow can give you. Is that clear? I hope that's all clear, and I will see you in the next video.